with the gang now. They're here with a lane now. My home second with a rain now. Legendary on the field, kinda drip is a skill, it's the highest cruiser bill, ain't nothing to the hill. We step on, spin move, in zone, scope for sideline, a touchdown, I put on the show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. We step on, spin move, in zone, scope for sideline.
Today, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. On first down, Darnold. Throw complete to Herndon. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4, second down. And they'll work from the 29 on second and 6. Got him in. It's Brashad Perriman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down, Jets.
Now a play fake here on first down. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab.
Complete to
the numbers for Crowder a week ago. 6 catches, 70 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to pull that last pass in, but he's going to face a tall order here because he's going up against the number 2 unit in the NFL against the pass.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
The ball carrier. He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
On second down now. It's Bell, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's Frank Gore, the veteran who sits third all-time in rush yards. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Throwing on second and 8. Darnold. Herndon's got it complete.
Darnold's pass complete to Chris Herndon.
I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
On first down, it's Gore. And a short gain here down to the 22.
Frank Gore, of course, with ties to the city of Miami, born in Coral Gables. He played for these Dolphins for one season, 2018, and, of course, was a collegiate star at the University of Miami from 2001 to 04. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Third down.
From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up fourth.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
The score, Jets 3, Dolphins nothing.
Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw.
Open man, it's Preston Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Jordan Howard in the ball game.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
To a fast pass outside complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
A loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And that will be incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And they're able to get this one across the 30.
Complete to Brashad Perriman.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Jets 3, Dolphins nothing.
On 2nd and 11 now. Darnold. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. On after the sack, he's still down on the field. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Kyle Van Noy providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
On 1st down, they run with Howard. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this carries into the end zone. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Second down and 10, Darnold. Darnold, he lost the football. And the Dolphins have got it.
Parker, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Mike Gesicki, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This will make it into the end zone. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done at a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And 10. At the 25-yard.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Jets on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Darnold. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And out. 4th down.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Here comes Grant on the return. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. They haven't fully climbed the mountain, but they've started the ascent here with that score.
I like that, right? I think they've left base camp now, okay? So they've started to move their way up the mountain. Long way to go, but at least they know it's manageable.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Jakeem Grant now to return. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just in a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Tagovailoa's pass intended for...
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 20.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll try and start the drive here with Gore. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Chris Herndon, but now it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Darnold's pass.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure,
that'll be caught for a Dolphin touchdown. It's Williams. Preston Williams with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
and when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, and that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Darnold. He's got Herndon, his tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Darnold completes it, and he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 6 there on first.
Out of bounds at the 40.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is incomplete, but a flag back at the line of scrimmage. And this could be a first down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. He's got Gore. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
To Frank Gore.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd
and for Darnold, this may be a free play. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he's got this down to the 35.
Offside. Defense.
So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
35-yard line.
To the air again, Darnold. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 32 that time.
1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Darnold to throw again. This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Chris Herndon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets have made this a one-score game.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And it's now 21-17. Loose football.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the receiving team.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 15 yards on the play, first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Well, this is caught by Williams. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
1 more yard.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
So we reach half, and just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Jets, 7.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Grant on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that.
Ball carrier.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
They go with Howard again. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Now it's Crowder. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a 1-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
6-yard pickup.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll stick to the ground game with Gore. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
To Jaron Brown. It's a gain of 10.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Gore, the ball carrier.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
And 9.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. Incomplete.
Darnold's pass thrown away and incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Darnold from the gun. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Brandon Jones in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. And not a blitzer, but still able to get there from a strong safety position.
Yeah, I think that was a great example of what they call football IQ. Recognizing he was open, had a chance, and went ahead and got to the quarterback.
They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And it'll be Dolphin football.
At their own 24.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. So now the Dolphins set. Oh, Howard coughs it up. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Face mask. Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
Tua, a give. This is Howard. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
On the keeper. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up
from the gun, it's Tua. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Tua finding Gesicki there for a Dolphin first. They'll run on first down. Howard. And he loses the football a second time. And the Jets have recovered.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Defense.
So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously, more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be a second down.
a 7-yard.
3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Play action. It's Darnold. Darnold, he lost the football. The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Back now in Miami. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. It's complete. It's Gore. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll begin the drive with Howard. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On first, they go right back to Howard. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. As he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
And 5.
A carry for the former 49ers, Matt Breida. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Matt Hawk now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at the 20. And he'll drop here to throw. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Brandon Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Preston Williams, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Now it's the backup Fitzpatrick. That one brought in by his tight end Adam Shaheen. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. This Jets offense heading back out there now, led by Sam Darnold. A field goal does them no good. They need a touchdown.
And right now, in his mind, in his memory bank, he's drawing on times that he's done this before. Not necessarily in the NFL. College, high school, pee-wee ball, wherever. Anything positive that he remembers about taking a team downfield with a chance to win, he's going to draw on that for this drive.
I'm sure that these guys live for these moments. Here we go. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain of 39 that time.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Now a handoff for Gore. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Frank Gore, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are going to retake the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up.
Do what we do. Do what we do. No, the ball is loose, and it's scooped up by the Jets.
Fumble on the play, recovered by the kicking team.
You know, it's great to be a Pro Bowl quarterback, all-pro wide receiver. Those guys get all the endorsements. But we've seen a lot of guys carve out a great career as a special teams ace.
And it's one of the most important parts of the game. We can talk offense and defense all we want, but the 3rd phase, special teams, that can be the difference between winning and losing. And how about the big play created here? Big-time effort, and that can help his team.
2nd straight week, he's forced to fumble. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. Again they run, again it's Gore. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 2 yards, that sets him up 1st and goal. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They'll try and push it in with Gore. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. The veteran Frank Gore stands alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Frank Gore, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10. at their own 22-yard.
So Tua and the Dolphins down by 10, 43 seconds to go. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down. Now Tagovailoa. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. He's got it to Williams, and he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. That one a first down pickup of 8. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock. I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
To throw is Tua. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Pierre Desir. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Charles, in this one, I think the storyline really, the fourth quarter, coming into it neck and neck, but they were able to separate, put their foot on the gas, and get the win.
And since you mentioned neck and neck, I'm going to stay with a little bit of a horse racing theme. It was that close, and then really went into the gallop and finished